Day. Took a couple picks away. Just kind of talk me through getting started this weekend and what you felt like worked well for you to have some really big plays for this team.
What helped me out having some really big plays for the team was the play calling. We got some really good defensive coaches and a real good offensive coach. They always put us in a good position to make plays, and we just got to make it happen as a defense.
You said you heard pretty quickly from some of the college coaches, too, that saw that big leaping interception early on that was kind of a tone setter.
Yes, sir.
Who are some of the schools that you heard from or just you're hearing from in general, most heavily recruiting-wise, and what are some of the things that they're telling you so far?
USC, Tulane, and a few other schools are telling me that I could be a really good player on both sides of the ball. I'm just trying to live up to that.
You've shown a lot of that already this spring. We've seen you in different tournaments make some huge plays as a long, speedy wide receiver. We're seeing you, obviously, what you can do as a safety or a corner, wherever you get put on the field. How much are you enjoying that versatility and that opportunity to showcase some different pieces of your game?
I love it because I feel like as a college coach, when I walk in the building, you know that you could put me anywhere. It makes recruiting so much easier for me.
Do you have a preference of what you're enjoying doing most, or right now you're just enjoying the opportunity to do all of it and you're pretty open to all that?
I love it all. I just like playing football. Anywhere you put me, I can ball.
How big is this year for you in terms of high school stuff, this junior year that you're preparing for and the role that you think you can play for Destrehan? What does that look like? What are some of the responsibilities going to be for you, and how excited are you to do it with some pads on?
I'm really excited for my senior season, especially because it's going to be my second year playing the defensive side of the ball. This year's going to be a big year for me. My recruitment definitely going to take off.
Yeah, my bad. Junior spring going
Yes,
into
sir.
senior year. When you look at where you are now compared to a couple of years ago when we're kind of seeing you for the first time as a young guy, a little bit behind the scenes, what have you been most proud of in your development the last year to 2 years?
I'm proud of a bunch of coaches around the country finally noticing my hard work and seeing me for what I am. Yes, sir.
Do we know, are you going to be a guy that we see on Friday nights playing both ways, or is it going to be more heavily one than the other?
You'll definitely see me on Friday nights playing both ways, and you'll see me at quarterback a little this year.
You guys have a new OC, obviously, with Coach Boyne going across the river to Hanville. How much have y'all had a chance to kind of build that relationship with Coach Harrison, and what has his messaging been to y'all early on about what he hopes to do?
Me and Coach Harrison have had a lot of talks. That's a really good coach. His scheme that he's bringing into Destrehan, we're going to win. He's a great offensive coach, a great offensive mind, and he's going to push the offense to be great. We're going to be the best offense in the state this year for sure.
What's it going to be like to see Coach Boyne in some purple on the other sideline after all the time that he put in at Destrehan and him being there from the time y'all were youngsters before y'all even got to high school? What's it going to be like going against him now?
I know. I love Coach Boyne to death. It's hard to see him in the purple. It's real hard to see him, but he's forever a Wildcat regardless of where he's at.
Any message that you have for college coaches getting to know you that much better, or fans getting a chance to hear more of what you're about as a player, a young man? I think we talked about this a little bit previously, but just what do you hope the takeaway is of who Jhase Thomas is?
Takeaway, I'm your guy. Any coach all over the country, I'm your guy, for sure.